gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as a war machine keeps turning. And hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power, hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment God is calling, on the knees of war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. No, oh yeah.
again the bass guitar player, or is it the lead guitar
Well,
player
you
really?
mentioned, yeah.
It's and the drummer. The drummer is really good. He might be better than the Black Sabbath drummer. The way he
He
sounds
sounds
on this
great,
album.
yeah, I know.
The drummer is literally carrying the band in the first song of this album, that Surf Nicaragua and War Pigs. This one, the drummer is carrying the band. Vocalist was quite weak in this one, but then maybe I'm comparing him to the original vocalist of the song, that is Ozzy Osbourne. So maybe doesn't do him well, that comparison on in this case. Great drumming though, great drumming, great guitar work by the bass guitarist. I feel it may be the lead guitar also, guitarist also, but it mostly seems like it's the bass guitarist doing most of the job. So yeah, the heavier side of the guitar strings anyway, heavier sound. Well done, well done. The song is, of course, the same song as Black Sabbath. So it's all about how the rich politicians, the government sends the poor people to war compulsorily at times, or at least it used to be in the past. That in many cases, of course, there are still quite a few countries today which compulsorily
Yeah.
makes them participate or makes them join the army at least for a few years after they are a particular age. The men at least. So yeah, it's not right because a lot of people in the past have been killed innocently at a very young age, tender age. They have been killed, and that's sad because their whole life, practically, their 3/4 of their life was lay ahead of them, but they unfortunately died because someone in power said they had to go to war. And yeah, so this song takes up that main topic, and of course things haven't changed. This must have first come out in the 70s, the Black Sabbath version, but things haven't changed. Things really haven't changed much. And yeah, of course, the soldiers are paid a lot better, especially when you talk about countries such as India, China, America, Russia. The soldiers definitely have a better lifestyle when they are off work, and their families also have a better life. But unfortunately, the situation is the same to start with. That young soldiers, poor to start with, or maybe lower middle class, and then they're just made to fight, or sent for the worst duties possible, which are very risky and which keeps them away from their regular life or family life. So it's sad.
But it was entertaining when the song started because they tried to emulate Black Sabbath even in the vocals as much as they could. It was interesting. The moment I said, "Oh, he's trying that." He tried to justify it and did not try to
Maybe have a
overdo it.
different vocalist also. It sounded so different from the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
vocalist,
yeah.
Surf Nicaragua. That was
Yeah.
loud and powerful.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
here it was more milder.
It was different, yeah, you're right. It was different. I think he was
Excuse me.
just trying to justify it, not mock, because if you do something too much here and there with a popular song which people know, you could go awfully wrong. So they wanted to create it, but at the same time keep it in a very tight balance. So it's a
I don't like
balancing
that.
act.
I feel
Yeah.
that if you're doing a cover, you should really try to
Go
do
all out.
something.
Ah.
Something different with it. I mean, keep the lyrics the same, but musically you have to do something different. Vocally, you have to bring your A
This
game
was
to it.
almost replication of what the
I'm
original.
sure I could do a better version than this.
Hey, wow.
Yeah, better than this, what he sung over here. I could do better.
I
No
like that.
joking.
I like that confidence. I definitely like that.
It might be more of an opera version.
I know you're opera version.
La 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 la. Of course, with that crack at the end, it won't sound good.
Ah.
But I got a slight cold today.
Or it would have been better. Definitely, way better.
There was no heart in it. It lacked heart. You're singing for the poor. You're singing for the innocent soldiers who are dying.
Yeah.
You need more heart.
I think it was
It lacked it.
more of prioritizing. I want to get it right than I'm taking on this kind of a thing. It's a hard thing. It's a hard balance to take somebody's work which is already very good, and then you want to do something with it, and then you don't. Eventually, it's a hard pill to swallow. It becomes really hard. We may think, like Savio said, that I could have done it. But then again, we are not going to compare it with this War Pigs. We are going to compare it with the original, and then we will talk about it. So again, the original should be aced by you. That is how good it should be. Some covers have really outdone the originals. That has been done, but this didn't do that. This definitely didn't do that. Although their musicians are really good. I like the drummer. Right from the first song, I've been saying I like the drummer. Talking about the lyrics of it, we have spoken time and again
You
in
can
so
watch
many
a
different songs.
reaction
Yeah,
video.
and
It
to
must have
the
must have
original
spoken
as well.
about it in
Yeah,
detail, right?
yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
quite remember because we've done thousands of reaction videos. But I'm
Sense.
sure for a song like this, we must have spoken in detail about the
And our
lyrics.
thoughts don't change about such things, but it's just that our audience also have a patience level, how many times they're going to listen to us speak the same thing, right?
Yeah, that's it for this one. We'll come back with our last song from this album. Then we have 2 bonus tracks of Sacred
Okay, that would be
History.
the last song for
The
this
last one, yeah, Draining You of Life.
Okay.
That's the last song on the Surf Nicaragua album.
Ah.
And then we'll go on to 2 extra tracks of Sacred Right as a bonus to you. So let's get to the last song on this album and then we'll move on to the extra 2 songs for you.